Hi, this is Scott Kintz with Pathway Solutions, and we're going to go over the Pathway Solutions. What we're going to go over today is how to create pages, how to create and manage side menus, and how to create and manage your search engine optimization for your pages, which includes adding the pages to your website. So the first thing we're going to go over is the CMS pages. Add pages, edit pages, adding content, images, text, and documents. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to our CMS admin site. Once you're logged into your site, this is what you'll see. And we're going to click on pages, and then you'll be able to see the different pages that are in here. You'll see up here, it's one of 10, of a total of 20 pages. You have the ability to edit these pages, or if you want to add a new page to the system, you can add it here. We have a filter over on this side, and then you can put in criteria for filtering out pages. So if you know the menu is secured, you can sort it by that. Another useful feature is if you know that which card is right, all the subpages to that, you can select the parent and all the child pages will be filtered out here. We can reset the filter, and what we're going to do now is go into the About Us and click on Edit. We're using the FCK editor for the pages, and what we're going to do is go over the content for the pages. You see here we have ipsum lorem content. You can copy and paste right out of a Word document and use this clipboard thing here. Click on Paste from Word. Put it in. If you wanted to paste a document from a Word document, you can click on the Word document here. Control V to paste it in, and then this will clean up your Word document. I prefer pasting the Word document into Notepad and then copying and pasting it into the editor, and that ensures that you clean up all your formatting. Then you can come in and reformat it how you want so that the page looks nice and clean. You can click on the source code here, and you can see it in HTML code too if you're importing it directly from HTML. We have two items up here where you can import items from Flickr, which is the image management program, and also YouTube, where you can embed images. This is an image manager here where you can browse your server and insert images from that you've uploaded to the system. If you wanted to create a link to a document, you highlight the words, click on the link menu here, and then you can either navigate out to a document or you can link to a file that you have loaded onto your system, and that makes a link. Once you're finished with this, you can update the page. If you're going to add a new page, you just come in here and click on Add New Page. If it's going to be on the top level menu, this is for organizational purposes only, so you can sort things. You add a title here, and this is what's going to show up in your menu. We have a right menu here, and we'll get to that in a little bit, but you can create specific right menus or side menus for your page. Meta keys are going to be keywords, and that's going to be comma separated words, and the description is going to be a description of what your page is, and this is what the search engines will pick up. When you add a new page, you want to have your heading here. And what I like doing is coming in and making that an H1 heading, because the search engines like H1 headings, and they should have relevant keywords in here. Then all your content goes in here. And then you can add images, YouTube videos, links, and images in a document. And then you come down. You want to make sure that the display button is clicked so it's enabled to show up in the search engine optimized pages. You want to make sure that you have the display button clicked, checkbox clicked, so that your page will be available when you're creating your menus. And then you just click on Insert. Now this is going to insert it at the end of the list here. So you can see we have New Page right here. If I don't want, I can just click on Delete here, or if I'm going to get rid of multiple pages, I can highlight them and then click the Delete button here. Once you delete a page, you cannot recover it. What we're going to go over now is the side menu. How it works, adding side menus, and then adding different menus to the pages. So the side menu, we're calling it right menu here, but it's actually side menu. If we look in here, is going to be a bulleted list. And then you can have images, text, and these are bulleted links. If we look at the website though, we have created the website skin so that these bullets show up as actual links that blend in with the look of the site. So if you're creating a specific side menu for yourself, you can use one of the examples that we give you as kind of the example. And this is going to say home. We're going to say new menu just for our own reference, or maybe we're putting it under a different heading. This is going to be the best way of using the side menus, is to group multiple pages under one heading, and then you can keep the group of pages from your top menu all moving together. So this, I'm going to create this, say insert as new. Now you can see I have two. I have home and student credit. And now I can go in there, and under students, I can copy my link, go back here, I'm going to change this link to my students page. I'm going to say update. Now, how do I integrate that right menu into my pages? I'm going to come up here. I'm going to find my student pages. I'm going to edit it, make that my right menu. I'm also going to edit this one. I'm going to make that my right menu. So anything that's dealing with students, I'm going to have this other one as my right menu. Now when we come here and we click on students, we see that student home is my page for that student page. And now we can create new pages and have them all related to the student category on the right side here. This is the way that we can create and manage multiple pages with having a logical navigation system. So you have a short top navigation system here, and your internal pages then are all related to that main category.